Hey everyone, this is a new book, so for those who have been reading my last 7 chapters of Coming Home to You, that's done. That's all I wrote on that book. It's not, the actual book is not done. I just haven't really got very interested in rewriting it. So the next book that I'm going to be talking about is called Reflections, also on worthyofpublishing.com under Anya Scott as a pen name. The actual summary is really short, so I'll be reading the summary and the prologue. So the summary is, "You're my first priority, remember?" He backed up to lift my chin to meet his gaze. "And somebody I despise ran into me today." My right elbow lifted up slightly. "Someone you despise? You don't hate anyone." He pushed a strand of hair behind my ear before resting his warm hand on my cheek. "You remember Bree Hampton?" He flinched when he said her name. "Bree Hampton." My mouth flew open. Yes." I looked to the ground. The anger from high school built up inside of me as I remembered the pain that she had caused me. So that is the summary. We're going to the prologue, and the prologue is called Happily Ever After. Summer. The time of year for a break. When you can sit outside with a cup of tea and just enjoy nature. When you can plan a party and school doesn't stop you. A time when you could just relax and take it easy. Summer sounds fun, right? Maybe for you, but definitely not for me. I'm spending most of my summer planning a wedding, and it just happens to be mine. It's a lot of work than all my school years put together. There's a ceremony, reception, food, guests, plus a whole lot more. My fiancé, Benjamin, is a lawyer. He works a lot during the day, which leaves him out of most of my wedding details, and puts it once again on my shoulders. My mom, Miranda, and Ben's mom, Mary Ann, helped me with the guests, but that was it. I guess any help I got was totally helpful, though. I met Ben in high school, back when everyone got along fine with each other. As we grew up, things between us got rough, and Ben and I grew apart. In grade 11, Ben went through a horrible situation with one of the most popular girls in our school, and I was there for him when he wanted help, and that afternoon, he realized he loved me. Our first date was the very next evening. It was a walk in the park. We wanted to spend some quality, quote, friend time together. But that day, as the sun set on the beach, he held me closer than he ever before, and told me I was the only one for him, before kissing me passionately. After that day, he wouldn't leave my side. When I cried, he was there. When the girls bullied me, he shut them up. I was there for him as well. When he was emotionally disturbed, I encouraged him. When Ben was a winner, I congratulated him. Then a few years later, after we both finished university, he took me to the same beach where we went for our first date. As the sun set once again, he proposed, and I happily accepted. And now, the wedding's only a few months away. As time skips by, I get overjoyed by the responsibility that I will be bestowed with. But I also get nervous, for the smallest things will cut it off. So that's the prologue, Happily Ever After. I hope you stay tuned for chapter 1. There are only 2 chapters in this story, unfortunately. The one after this is a little longer, 5 chapters. Guess that works. So I hope you stay tuned.